many brothers and sisters here. I hope that you all have a good Thanksgiving dinner. All that turkey and the ham and everything. But the purpose for that is love. Family, friends, relatives love. But today, my topic is what? God's love. Next. It's two boys. One of them is named Mark. The other one is Bill. Next. Mark was walking home from school one day. When he noticed the boy was right ahead of him, tripped and dropped all the books. He was carrying along 2 sweaters, a baseball bat, gloves, and a small tape recorder. Mark knelt down and he helped the boy. Picked up all the things, and since they were going the same way, he helped carry the burden. As they were walking, Mark discovered the boy's name was Bill. That he loved video games, and he loved baseball and history, and that he was having a lot of trouble with his other classes, and that he'd just broken up with his girlfriend. They arrived at his home, and first, Mark was invited in to have a Coke and to watch some TVs. The afternoon passed very well, with a few laughs and some shared small talk, and then Mark went home. They continued to see each other around the school, have lunch together once or twice. And they ended up in the same high school where they had a few moments of contact over the years. Finally, long way to what the senior year, 3 weeks before graduation, Bill asked Mark if they could talk. Bill reminded him of the day years ago when they first met. Did you ever wonder why I was hearing so many things from school that day? You see, I cleaned out a locker because I did not want to leave a mess for anyone else. I put in there some of my mother's pills, and I was going home to kill myself. But after we spent a few times together, I realized that if I had, I would have missed that time. And so many others that might follow. Can you see, Mark? When you picked up my things that day, you did a lot more. You saved my life. That is really a good friend love. Sometimes you never know. When you meet someone, you may become friends, and you may become the best friend. And sometime later, you'll share a secret with you. But what about God's love? In 1 John chapter 4, verse 7 to 10, dear friends, we should love each other because love comes from where? God. Everyone who loves has become God's child. who loves knows God. Anyone who does not love does not know God. Because God is love. This is how God showed his love to us. He sent his only Son into the world to give us life through him. True love is God's love for us. Not love for God. He sent his Son as the way to take our sin. If God truly loved us, we're still alive today. Can you imagine a world without Jesus? Not one person would show up today. God loved the world that he sacrificed his only Son to come on this earth to teach us, to lead us, then to die. That is really God's love. Do we really love God? Do you really want to know how do you love God? You must love each other. Next. Young man standing there with many leaves. And he hugged one leaf. Many of them believe, look at this young man. Why is he hugging? Showing love. Don't want to fight. Want to show love. Laughing, enjoying each other. Best friend. That's true love. I'm saying no argument, no fighting. You really want God's love? Can you do this? You need to show compassion. Next. In 1 John chapter 4, verses 16 to 21. So we know that love that God has for us, and we trust that love. God is love. Everyone who lives in love lives in God, and God lives in them. If God is made perfect for us, we can be without fear on the day when God judges the world. We will be without fear because in this world we are like Jesus. Where God's love is, there is no fear. Because God's perfect love takes away the fear. It is there, it is his punishment that makes a person fear. So his love is not made perfect. It's made perfect in one of those who has fear. We love because God first loved us. If we say we love God, but hate any of our brothers or sisters in His family, we are liars. If we don't love someone we have seen, then how can we love God? We have never seen Him. God gave us this command. If we love God, we must also love each other as brothers and sisters. Gordon gave us 3 challenges. No gossip, no argument, and count your blessings every day. Has that improved? Have you changed? Think about it. You hate someone. Means you hate God. You love someone here at church. But someone here at church, you hate that person. Don't want to hear from that person. That's not right. We must all love God. Jesus died for us. Why? Because God loved us this much. We all go to heaven. And sometimes we can ask Jesus how much He really loves us. See my hand? See my side? See my feet? That's how much He loved us. He was scared, yes, but He was willingly to give up His own life. Do you really love each other? Do you really love God? Show it. If we really love God, are we really loving each other? If we do love God, then how can we still fight, argue, gossip about bad things by our brothers and sisters in Christ? You really love God, then why are you still doing these things? Why? Does God like it and accept it? No. You will be hurt. If we fight like little babies, like little children, God's not happy. If we sin still, you know what sin's like? Jesus back on the cross, whose sin hit the nail in Jesus, hurt Him more. We need to stop fighting. We need to stop arguing. And we need to stop gossiping. How can we really love each other and God? By showing compassion and God's love to others, even to the people outside of the world. Last Thursday, I really wanted to go to a special event to help the homeless people that have no home. But I had to stay with my family. But there were a few other people who went and showed God's love to them by showing His love through what? Serving others. The people under the bridge had no home. They were hungry. The church decided to give them a Thanksgiving dinner. Many poured out their heart, showing love and compassion by cooking for them. They had a wonderful food. They had turkey, ham. Many people looked, saying, wow, church doing this for us. Why? Because God loves us. We have to show our love to each other. Can you imagine, you see a person coming in right now, smells bad, clothes bad, never took a bath or shower for almost 2 months. Would you still love that person? Many people say, no, because you smell. It doesn't matter. You show God's love by inviting the person into the church. Maybe he wants to become a Christian. Maybe later he wants to become a preacher. We never know. We're just doing nothing here, or at home, anywhere else. Then, are we really showing God's love to other people that don't know about God? Stay at home. Nah, your brother's sick. I'm not worried about that. If someone dies, I'm not going to. Is that showing God's love? Okay. Showing God's love. Recently, we had our Thanksgiving dinner. Big group. We're all happy and joy with each other. We thank God for Park Block of Zeth Ministry. And really, what we like to see this church continue to grow. I see empty chairs. The empty chairs right here. But still, we show God's love by coming to church. Next. Next. This is not God's love. Fighting, arguing, gossip. Next. Fight. 101. Close. That's not God's love. God's not pleased with that. Next. Like the little kids arguing. That's mine. That's mine. Stop. Last one. I found that hard. And it said, yes. Maybe someone's saying bad things to the person saying, Sometimes gossiping can be embarrassing. You never know when you can hurt the person's feelings. We need to stop. We need to continue to show God's love. How does God show His love? That's my question for all of us here today. How does God show His love for us? Can you imagine Jesus right there on the cross, died for us, beaten, whipped, taken to the cross, and crucified? We should show our love. We need to thank God that He sacrificed His only Son. He sent His only Son to die for us. Without Jesus, we would not be here. Without Jesus, there will be no Lord's Supper. Without Jesus, God would be fed up in this world and destroy it. But Jesus decided to go to the cross. Yes, He could have called many angels to come and destroy the whole world. But He never did. He died alone for us. Do you want God's love? So, then what are you waiting for? Come today. And do not delay for God's love. When we die, this is how Jesus would free us when we go home in heaven next. Jesus be there, hugging you, saying, welcome home. If you have not yet become a Christian, you want to become a Christian, you need to think about this. You need to know that no matter what people say outside of the world, God still loves you. You become a Christian by baptizing. Already became a Christian, wonderful. But if you have frustration, troubles in your life, need to repent, time is now. Do not delay. Do not wait until the right